Well, Austin, that's the same exact question that our district attorney and legislators are raising, as this is the biggest fraud scheme in our state's history. We're talking thousands of inmates in California receiving millions of dollars in unemployment claims, while Californians who lost their jobs in this pandemic, who need that money, are still waiting for it.
This is clearly a massive failure.
It's something that should never happen.
Prosecutors across the state believe an estimated $1 billion of pandemic unemployment money may have been sent to inmates across California. It's being described as the biggest taxpayer fraud scheme in the state's history.
It's the biggest fraud case against the state government.
The Employment Development Department now in hot water as investigators confirm more than 20,000 unemployment claims filed under the names of inmates in California jails and prisons were paid out between March and August. More than $140 million sent their way. Kern County District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer says 4,000 of these cases were made in Kern. 2,500 of them were approved, totaling about $16 million.
That EDD never cross-matched. In other words, when they were looking at people who were applying for unemployment benefits, they never cross-matched those with names in California State Prison.
According to Zimmer, friends and family of those inmates did most of the work, applying for unemployment under the inmate's name.
EDDs will send a bank card then with cash on the bank card to the outside person who cashes it, then sends a money order to the inmate inside the prison to go on the inmate's books.
While inmates cash out, jobless Californians are still struggling, with more than 500,000 unemployment claims still backlogged with the EDD as of November 13th.
This is something that shouldn't have occurred.
There is no patience anymore.
Democratic Assemblyman Rudy Salas and Republican Assemblyman Vince Fong are calling for swift action.
We need to make sure that EDD is making sure that these benefits are going to people that qualify for them, people that need them, families that need them, and not going to inmates or people that are trying to defraud the system.
We need immediate action. Let's go through the cases. Let's do the identity verification. The EDD is probably the worst agency in the state of California.
And it's also important to note that the EDD did halt services back in September to address some of these issues. You can remember they halted their services for 2 weeks to optimize their technology, to address some of the fraud that they were concerned about. Since then, they're using a third-party verification system that officials say have been working a lot better. Austin?
Now, Bayan, do we know what kind of punishment people who assisted these inmates might face?
Yeah, well, to put it short, the district attorney says that this isn't just going to be some kind of slap on the wrist. These offenses are felony in nature, according to our DA, Mrs. Zimmer, and she says that there is some possible prison time waiting for those individuals who may have assisted in this fraud. We'll send it back to you for now.